Oh, yeah, good one. That is a good one right here, guys. You already know what it is, man. Oh. Guys, I may have already said this before, but I'm not really a smart person, and when I'm hungry, my IQ drops quite a bit of points. With that being said, we are fishing a bridge today, and we're trying to catch some fish to eat because, well, I'm hungry. I'm glad you guys are with me. Let's go catch some fish. Now guys, today's video is really a everything video. We're fishing for anything and everything that'll bite. Now there's a couple fish in the back of my mind that I really want to catch and I really want to eat. This bridge right here in front of me, right here that we're walking on, it's really busy and it's really deep below it. So that means it's probably got some big fish on it. All right, let's call this home base. Now the reason why we're fishing here today is because right now the temperature has dropped quite significantly, which means fish are going to be really tight on structure. What offers better structure than a busy bridge? And on top of that, this bridge that we're on right now, there's a creek channel that comes right here below it. So it's about 30-40 foot right here, and then it goes up and it gets shallower and shallower over there. So there's this little flat plane, drops off 40 foot, 30 foot, and you can see this is all deep right here. You see that bank right there, that steep incline? That's what it looks like underwater, straight down underwater. It goes straight down to 40 foot. You see fallen trees, everything right there. That's gonna attract a bunch of fish, a bunch of big fish too. So that's why we got a variety of different rods today, because we just don't know what we're gonna freaking catch. And we got a variety of different baits. We got jigs, we got live bait, and we got some time. So let's put some baits in the water and see what we can get. All right guys, we got a couple different stuff with us today. We have a heavy action reel right here with a heavy action rod. This is like a 10-foot rod right here, and it's got 80-pound braid. There are some big catfish below this place right here. I've caught some little ones, and usually where the little ones are, there's usually big ones. So we brought this today. If we were able to get some bait, we're gonna put some bait on it, throw it out below us too in this deep channel. But really our bread and butter today is right here, these two rods. These two rods right here are medium light action rods. This one is 5'6", and this one is 8 foot long, and they're both medium light, and they both have 6-pound test line on them. And I got them spooled up with a Carolina rig right now with a small hook and some sinkers. We're gonna put some bobbers on them, and we're gonna drop them down with some of these live bait right here. I think these fish are gonna be really deep today, and if that's the case, we're just gonna have to work the whole water column to see where they're at, because I really don't know what they're doing right now. They may be 20 foot deep, they may be 5. So I'm gonna reach down in my bucket of goodies. I got some bobbers in here that I'm gonna use today. And why I like these bobbers is because you can take these tops off and you can slide this bobber smack dab on. So I don't have to tie a rig on or nothing. Just put these bobbers on. We're gonna go about 8 foot deep right here. Now I'm gonna take a little minnow in here, scoop us one up, preferably a big one. And we're gonna take this guy. We got a small hook on, and we're gonna hook him like that. So now he's wiggling around, doing all that crazy junk. I'm cool with that. Now, the fun part is looking for the piling on that we're trying to fish. Let's just see what it does right there. I believe something has my bobber. That or it's the minnow. I really doubt it though. Yeah, something's got him. Got him. What is that? There's fish here. With that being said, we got bait. I'm gonna walk down here and we're gonna throw this guy on his bait. You never know what you'll catch when you throw on one of these guys. Look at that. Big bluegill. We're gonna take this guy and put him on just for giggles. All right, that's our bait right there. We don't want to set our bait right out here in the middle of the channel, because that's where boat traffic and stuff comes through. I'm sure they don't want braid in their propeller, and I don't want to really lose all this line either. So we're gonna find this pillar, which is right below us, and we're gonna drop the bait. Maybe we'll catch a big fish. You never know when you put out a big live bait. It is rocky down there. Now we're gonna turn this clicker on right here, so when a fish takes off, we will hear that. I'll set that rod right there. Now I got braid on, so it's very important that I don't let it touch this, because if it does, it can fray us off and we'll lose the fish. If we end up hooking one, I don't know. But while I was down there, I put a minnow in my pocket. we got pocket minnows. We're gonna cast right back where we caught this bluegill. Because where he's at, there's probably some bigger fish, or the fish we're looking for. Hooking right back in the head. Let's drop him back down. We're not gonna change our depths either. We're just gonna stay in the same spot. Now we're just gonna wait on something to bite that. This is a awkward position, but I guess this is the fish position. I don't know about you guys, but since I've been eating fish, every time I see a bobber, I get hungry. Symbolism at its finest. Oh, we just got ate. Come on. Eat him. Nope. He ate him. Is that the one we want? Oh, that's not, but I'm keeping him anyways. Let's go put him in the bucket. All right, guys, we've done enough playing up here. Let's go under the bridge and see if we got any luck down there. This is the last of it. First things first is I'm gonna go ahead and get that catfish rod out. Hook this guy right through the brain. Rocky and flatheady. Good homemade rod holder right there. Here we go. Let's dig in here. I got some jigs I want to be using today, guys. We got the live bait too, which is always good to have live bait. But these jigs right here are custom made, and they're made by my buddy on YouTube, the Damn Fishing Guy. But he sends me these jigs and he makes them. And they got all different types of fur in them. They got coyote fur, rabbit fur, and they catch fish. So I like them and they work really well for me. So today we're gonna try them again. Hopefully he bails us out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put one on, tie a Palmer knot. Just like that, we got this little jig head, and that's what we're gonna be using. I missed him. There we go. Oh, that's a little guy. We can't keep this, guys, because he's just too small. And I'm going to give you a tip on how you can measure fish and tell the size with just your hand. Because if you have a size limit, you want to make sure you follow it. So my hand from the thumb to the pinky is about 8.5 inches. Now, if I put that fish right there, he's definitely not 8.5 inches. So he's not 10 inches. So we can go ahead and just give him back. Let's throw it back out there. Guys, we've been here for a while, and finally, after all the adversity we went through, we finally had some bites fire up. I just got thumped again. Oh, yeah, good one. That is a good one right here, guys. You already know what it is, man. I do not want this one to get away. Dude, that is a thick boy right there. Guys, look at that. That is huge, man. That's a panfish. I got a new recipe I want to try today, and you better stick around because it's going to be a good one. All right, guys, here he is. There he goes. Give it another cast out there. I'm gonna let that sink down to the bottom. Once it hits the bottom, we're just slowly working it back, and we're twitching the end of our rod tip to kind of get some type of movement with that jig. That movement is really what those fish are looking for. So now it's hit the bottom. And a good way to tell that it's hit the bottom, guys, is your line will just go slack. It won't move no more. It'll just sit there like that. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna slow reel it back. There he is. Little guy. That's what's been pecking me. Is he 10 inches though? I don't think so. No, he's short. He's a baby. See you, buddy. Guys, here's a vital mistake that you may have if you're not getting any bites. Look at that right there. You see how his eye is gone on that jig head? It's cracked. That's just from hitting rocks and stuff. We're gonna put a new jig head on because that can make you miss bites. Reach in the bucket. We're gonna take that jig. It's got eyeballs on it. We're gonna tie us a little knot. Oh, Lordy. Oh, he's big. So much for being big. Look at that. That's a cool looking yellow bass right there. See you, buddy. Guys, it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. So let's go ahead and get out of here and clean these crappie up and cook them. Because we got a mess of them. We really do. All right, guys, we are back at home with our crappie. We got about 9 with us, but we're only gonna cook about 3. So I'm gonna take the biggest ones that I caught from this trip and I'm gonna cook them. What we're gonna be using right behind me is buttermilk and cornmeal mix as bread. All right, now what we're gonna do with these crappie is take this buttermilk right here. We're gonna take it and pour it in here. We're gonna let them soak in this baby all freaking night. Here we go. Now guys, I would make this tonight, but I do want to test it out and see how it tastes marinated all night. We're gonna cook them for lunch tomorrow. For me, it's a little too late to cook. So let's put these in the refrigerator and I'll see you in the morning. Guys, it is the next day and this thing right here looks yummy. Look at that. Well, it doesn't really look too appetizing, but I'm sure it will once it's deep fried in some grease. Now guys, I am really hungry. It's around lunchtime and yeah, my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower, put on my robe because this is a serious part of the video. We're cooking some fried fish. Not only are we cooking fried fish, but we're also cooking some French fries. I cut some up. I'm pretty excited for that too. So let's get these bad boys coated, get our stove on and get to cooking. First off, I'm gonna take this cornmeal right here. Let's pour it in here. That's gonna be our coating right there. Ah, it smells good. And now we're just gonna take some regular cooking oil and we're gonna pour that baby in there. We're gonna pour a lot of oil in there. We want it where it's gonna cover the crappie, or at least almost cover it. That way we can get both sides cooked really, really well. Now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna turn this on a medium heat so we can get that grease warmed up. And by the way, what I'm using today, guys, as my cooking grease is just Crisco. You can use really anything you want to. Peanut oil is a really good option too if you want to do that. But since I'm letting that warm up, now we're gonna check on our fries. I cut these up earlier into kind of finger-sized bites and I'm letting them soak to get the starch out. That way it'll be a crispy tasting fry. It'll be crunchy. That's really what I like. So these have been soaking for about an hour. You can really soak them overnight to get them really crispy, but an hour will do just fine. What we're gonna do, we're gonna dry these babies off and then we're gonna coat them with the seasoning and I'll show you what that is. And then we're gonna get those over here and ready to cook. Oh. So once they're dried off, we're gonna take them, we're gonna open this bad boy up right here. And this is just a regular old bowl. And we're gonna put these guys in there. And you wanna make sure you get a bowl with a lid. That way you can shake it up and get that seasoning nice and coated all over it. There we go. Now it's time to put the seasoning in it. So I got all my seasonings right here. These are all the ones I like to use, starting with garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. And that's all I use to season my fries. And there's not really a proportion that I put on these fries. I'm really guesstimating. So you just kind of want to put some in there, get them mixed up. And we're gonna put that lid on and we're just gonna shake these up. The goal with shaking it up is just get it evenly seasoned. But that's the fries right there. We got them coated and they're ready to go. So that's definitely ready. You can see by the smoke coming off of it. Another way to tell if it's ready is you want to take some of this cornstarch. If you throw it in there, it starts sizzling like that. See how that's sizzling? That means that's ready to cook. And by the way, shout out to Scenic City. He actually got me this cast iron skillet. So I appreciate you, brother, and I hope these fish turn out good on it. So now that we got that warmed up, we're gonna take one of these crappie, and this will be our first that's been soaking all night in that buttermilk, and we're gonna lay him right into this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna coat him really well. I want him kind of a dry texture when I put him into this grease. So hopefully this don't splash all over me. You see that sizzling. I got these long tongs right here so I don't get burned. I've been burned before on camera, so it's nothing new. I don't want it to happen again. So here's another big one. Let's coat him good. Guys, you can see how I'm doing this. I'm just getting it all coated on that crappie. You really want to get every single side of this dude. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. And I like them burnt like that. That's how I like them cooked. We're gonna put this next one in. All right, this guy right here is done. So we're gonna go ahead and put him over here on this plate. There you go. Now guys, you ain't really gotta cook crappie long. I usually cook them about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and you should be good as long as you're at a good temperature and heat. Now guys, you can see right there, that is what it's supposed to look like. Nice and crispy and crunchy. That's what happens when it falls apart and it looks like trash. So it can go either way, especially when I'm cooking. Either way, these are not gonna go to waste. All right, last but not least are our fries. And I always like to use one of these strainers right here. Put these guys in because they are still wet, so they're gonna bubble up. While it's cooking, let's set up the table and get it ready to eat these fish. So guys, I don't know if you can tell the difference in the house right now, but it is smoky, it smells great, it smells like fish, and it smells like it's gonna be really good. That crappie's gotta be done, man. It's been cooking for a long time. Those fries are the last thing we got, and then we got a fish fry going. The crappie turned out pretty good. Only the biggest one fell apart. Other than that, that's a jumbled mess that looks delicious. All right, that's it. That's our fries right there. All right, let's put this right here. We're gonna get another plate out so we can properly eat this. Guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now, that looks amazing. And I got all the sauces, and I got all the drinks too. Let's get to eating. First and foremost, let's get one that actually looks decent, and let's get a couple of these fries. And I'm gonna do a taste test, and then we're gonna have our actual judge right here taste it. So first off, just fries are all right. Not bad. All right, taste tester.
It doesn't taste like fish.
Try the crunchy part.
Then yeah, I like the breading.
So what would you rate it?
Probably 6.
All right, this is the part I really want you to try, the tail.
I'm not eating no dang tail.
Just take a bite of it. It tastes like a chip.
I'm not eating a tail.
You like potato chips, you'll like this. Eat it.
It's the tail, Randy.
Eat it. Eat it.
No, thank you.
You don't like it?
No.
Whatever. I think that's just you.
No, I don't like that.
Now we're gonna get some tartar sauce.
You want some Mountain Dew?
I do want some Mountain Dew. Guys, a soft drink, a pretty lady, and some food. Fish food. That's all you need. That was delicious, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know about you. You don't like it? Well, the fish was good. I got 2 pieces left. I'm pretty much done with this one, and those 2 I'll save for later. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and stop watching this, man. Go fishing.